What's up, guys? How's it been? Sorry, no tinfoil hat today. Hang on. Let's see. No tinfoil hat today. Let me see if I can make the camera better. Let's see. Video capture device. Ah, hell. Kinda trippy, ain't it? Hold on. I didn't quite prepare for this. I wanted to play Galactic Contention today, but the Galactic Contention servers, as well as the standard server that I play on, is dead at the moment. So we're gonna do this. Hang on a minute. It's gonna be that one. No, that one's ugly. I wonder. I wonder if I hit transform. Yeah, transform. There we go. We're gonna do that. If I hide that. Perfect. It's wide me. It's wide me, everybody. It's wide me. I don't know what you want. Welcome to Satire Talk. I am back. I am alive, and I have arrived, bitches. Yeah, I'm not fully back. I made an animation. Let's start with the progress that I have made on Blender. I've run into a few hiccups on my next animation, but the first model I need done is done. I was gonna stream. The second model was gonna do Blender today, but after learning how to import a map from Unreal games, well, not learning, but like watching a video on how it's done, it kind of discouraged me a little bit. And if it's something that I can easily do, it's just that it looked complicated, and you know me, if shit looks complicated to me, my mind automatically switches off. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I have several animations planned. I'm gonna give you all a sneak preview as to what my animation plans are. If I can pull some of them off. I don't know if I can or not. You know. Nope, not a new note. I have in my sticky notes. The notes list. Open note. Alright. Is it display capture? Why do I have two display captures? That's very strange. Boom. And now you're stuck with me. That is the only time that you get to see it. You probably saw the top one and you're excited. I have the models. It's just I have to get the stage. I have to get the stage set. So in the meantime, that one's probably going to come last. Or somewhere near the last. Let's see, what can we talk about? 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 Oh yeah, I watched Has Been Hotel. I think it's alright. As zoomery as it feels, it's actually not that bad. It's not as brain rotting as Skibbity Toilet is now, so yeah, it's not as... Why does my camera keep fucking zooming? Quit it. It's not as... Why was my camera having an aneurysm? Whatever. If it happens again, I'm actually gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna figure out how to fix that. Probably on stream. But yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Watch Hazbin Hotel. I think it's pretty all right. I think it's pretty good. I think it's all right. It's definitely one of my few favorite musicals that I've seen, other than The Nightmare Before Christmas, because that is considered a musical. I don't know. I like more theater style musicals and not like Broadway style musicals. The only Broadway one I like is, what is it? It's oh god, I can't remember the name of it. Beetlejuice. That's the one. Beetlejuice. I don't know why it took me so damn long. I was about to say like same fucking VA Alex Brightman, but yeah, no. But yeah. Also, like 137 subscribers jump from the usual 100 and 105, or what was it, 50? I don't remember. It was like 75 and then jumped to 137 because I started doing ship posts. So yeah, what am I, a ship poster now? Is that one of my titles? Ship poster, I guess? Fuck, I don't know. All because I capitalized on the Superman show. My Adventures with Superman show with Meet the Lois Lane, which has 47k views, by the way. Let's look at its like and dislike. No, let's look at its like and dislike ratio. Let's see analytics. Oh, I can just look at it in content. Let's see. Battle with the Blitzkrieg, partially blocked. Let's see if we go down. Ah, yes, it is 47,719 views, 117 comments, and it is a 1,124 likes to 21 dislikes. That's pretty good. For my first shit post made in Cladeo, which is made in Cladeo, I think it's pretty good. Y'all know how long it took me to make that fucking shit post? It took me about like an hour or so learning Descript, or learning like listening in my head like Descript audio, like taking the music where if you watch the show, it's already got music overlaid to it. So trying to pirate the voice itself from the music was not fucking easy. And I say pirate because the correct term is ripping the thing. And it's like, okay, perfect, ripping the voice from the audio, perfect, that's done. But like it kept screwing up, so I was like, okay, I wonder if I can medicate this with the music I'm planning on putting in, which is the TF2 Meet the Spy music. But that actually worked out pretty damn well. That worked out fucking great. That worked out pretty fucking well. That worked out great. That worked out pretty great. That worked out pretty great. Also, just found out while looking at this, Coffee Talk's music is copyrighted. Yay, we love that. I don't know why. It's copyrighted. That's great. Yeah, no, that's fun. That means I'm not gonna fucking stream the Coffee Talk 2 game. That's fun. How I found this out was Coffee Talk VOD that I did a while ago got blacklisted because we showed some sensitive content as an intermission, and I decided to pirate the VOD and re-upload it. So it's up there. It's a re-upload. It doesn't have the sensitive content towards the end of the original stream, but it stops, I believe, right there. But yeah, kind of bad. Oopsie, my part. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. But yeah, no, it was actually a really fun stream. It's just taken down due to our stupidity. Yeah. Partially blaming Jeebus for that one, but yeah, no. And then my second highest, or like my next one that was very popular, was the Transformer live action designs, which I'm gonna be honest, was like it got me going into the editing sequence as long as it was short. The bugs one for Cyberpunk, that one didn't do too well, but because people still like the same fucking wall, even though when that wall was built, it was a broken piece of shit. It still is. But at least they don't put DRMs in their fucking game, because they know that shit doesn't work. But yeah, no, my favorite one thus far is Gun Tank Penguin, because that one I actually learned how to do Blender, and I'm planning on making more. Yeah, I'm planning on making more. Yeah. But yeah, I'm planning on making more. Let's see. Yeah, planning on making more. But see what else we can talk about. Oh yeah, I pulled some stuff out of the storage today. There's a bunch of stuff in the garage. Yeah. I'm trying to sell some stuff. It's like right over here somewhere in that area. I got 2 of it sold out of the 4 things I'm currently selling. 2 of the things sold. There's a lot more, but I have to go through it yet. But yeah. Oh yeah, just tried the Side 7 stuff, which is if you don't know, is the Gundam Evolution revival. I guess, I don't know. But it's alright. I learned that the funnel systems in Gundam Evolution were ping based, which is fucking cringe. It should be status based, but whatever. Like, I fully 100% believe that the game, the original devs working on Gundam Evolution were a bunch of Bondi interns, and that was it. Not a single experienced person on that team. And Bondi did not give them the time of day to let that game go past even a year. And it was barely even a year before it died. And it's sad and pathetic on Bondi. Like, okay, I don't think y'all understand how shitty Bondi is. I don't think y'all understand fully how shitty Bondi is as a corporation. Okay, y'all ready for this shit? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this shit? Like, people's, like, I get it. Rockstar being shitty for their shark cards. Totally understand it. I get it. And their gameplay loop being like, oh, it's a game about being a criminal. Yet you spend most of your day making GTA 5 a second fucking life. Even though it's not supposed to be in your mind of minds and your heart of hearts. But it's understandable where that comes from. And there's EA with them, like, all their fucking shit about Battlefield 2042 and Apex Legends and shit like that, which is understandable, you know. And then there's Ubisoft. Oh, you can still see my other hand. That's not what we want. There we go. I didn't realize y'all could see, like, in the top corner. There we go, that's fixed. And y'all got Ubisoft for making shit games that are, what do they claim to be, quadruple A titles, which is a bullshit excuse, you know. But all these companies have one thing in common, right? Y'all ready for this? They will make bullshit excuses to your face. Bondi, on the other hand, won't even bother making a bullshit excuse because they know in their heart of hearts that they would rather put out high quality trash and look you dead in the eyes as they rob you and fuck you. While you bitch, moan, complain, shit, piss, and cum about it. They will look you dead in the eyes as you're doing it, not say a single fucking word. And if they do, they say it in the most professional manner ever. They say it in somewhat the most professional manner ever. Okay, they will say it in the most, because they're polite people. Japanese are usually polite people. So they'll say it in the most polite manner ever. Whereas all the other companies will say, yeah, this is a quadruple A title. Or like, if you don't want to play our game, just don't play it. You know, like shit like that. You know? Well, Bandai will look you dead in the eye as you're pissing and shitting and coming and bitching and moaning and screwing over their games. And they have potential to make some high quality anime style games. They do. They just don't want to do it. They're lazy. They're lazy. They won't admit it, but they're not going to deny it otherwise. They're not going to, you know? And they got the money. They sell these like high grades and master grade Gunpla kits, as well as these anime figurines on fucking Goku and shit. Like, they have the money, and then from all their gotcha shit, they have the potential. They just don't want to do it to capitalize on these other fucking IPs that they have. They are like I believe like every few years they'll come out with a new Dragon Ball style game. Every 1 year to year and a half. Like, it's a Call of Duty release. Like, it's a fucking Call of Duty release. But unlike a Call of Duty release, it'll die off, like dive down and then slowly decline afterwards. Like, it'll go whoop, and it'll go down the chart. Whereas Call of Duty still gets new players almost all the time. And the reason for that is good promoting. Everybody and their grandmother knows. Everybody and their fucking grandmother knows. They know what Call of Duty is. Everybody and their grandmother knows what Titanfall is. Everybody and their grandmother knows what Apex is. Everybody and their grandmother knows what Overwatch is. Everybody and their grandmother knows what CS is. Everybody and their grandmother, like, they will know what these games are. And yet, Bandai will release a game, like Breakers or something. They will release a game, and then the next thing you know, they don't do another promotion until like another season hits, and they do one promotion, and that's it. And they just copy paste the same thing. They don't do consistent shit. They don't do sponsorships. They don't do any of that stuff. And it's weird. You would think they would, but they don't. It's like, and you know what the worst part is? They will cuck themselves by sucking off other published games that are not their own well, I mean developed, like, you know, Armor Core 6, or what's the other one, the Man of Medan and shit. They will suck those developers off, and yet they won't even help their own developed games. It's fucking weird. It's a weird business practice, but at least when you are complaining about their developed games, or fuck it, Armor Core 6 or Man of Medan or whatever, bitching about the shit that's wrong in the game, they will look you dead in the eye, completely silent, as you're bitching and shitting and screwing and coming and complaining and whining and pissing and bitching and all that shit. They will look at you dead in the eye and not say a word. And if they do, they are the most polite at it. They're the most polite. They don't make some bullshit excuse like quadruple A game, or hey, how about you don't play your game if you don't like it. No, they just simply are very polite about it because they're Japanese. They're polite about it. And it's like, dog, like, come on, you have potential to be a good rivaling AAA studio because you got all these IPs on you, yet you just don't give a damn. Why? Like, why, dogs? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like, y'all have the potential. It's like being a disappointed dad. It's like, son, you had it. You have potential to be one of the brightest kids in this school, and yet you just swerve a hard left or a hard right when you get a chance. Like, come on, really? Also, my mustache has become more defined. Like, I could honestly like twirl it more. But no, I like this. I like the handlebars. I like the handlebars. Yeah, handlebars. But yeah, no. That's Bondi for you. Like, they will fuck up IPs. And it's sad. It's annoying. I don't know why my camera's having a hard zooming problem, but whatever. What else? What else? Power World. We could talk about Power World. Oh man, that's been a fun. I haven't played it. I want to play it, but I don't have it. But you know, like, I mean, if you know me on Steam, I mean, just go ahead and just drop that game in my inbox. That'd be great. Just go ahead and drop that game in my inbox. That'd be great. But no, on all serious regards, Power World looks pretty fun. Enshrouded also looks fun, but yeah, but I love the whole Pokemon, but it's Arc and it's got guns and shit, and I'm like, yeah. That's Arc for you. Arc has guns, but it's dinosaurs. But Power World's actually fun, and Arc is not. Yeah, you can shoot a fucking Pikachu-esque Pokemon with a fully loaded 58 caliber flintlock. I just want him to add a blunderbuss. That's it. Add a blunderbuss, please. Add a blunderbuss. Make me shoot forks out of my shit. I mean, just shove random shit in a blunderbuss. Fire it. The OG shotgun. But yeah, no. I love how all the people are just bitching about it. It's like, oh, the game has AI, and I'm like, okay, can you prove it to me? Because all I see is the creator likes AI, and the company made an AI guessing game, AI art guessing game. That's it. Like, that's literally it. And even if there was AI, okay, hold on a minute. You cannot tell me that out of all the 400 something fucking Pokemon, you cannot tell me that not a single one of them is not AI generated. At the very least, AI, shut the fuck up. At the very least, AI has had to have something to do with some of those Pokemon. You cannot tell me otherwise, so stop bitching on that regard. As to what? It copied Pokemon. Okay, so did Digimon, so did Yu-Gi-Oh, so did Build Fighters. Like, the whole Pocket Monster concept, you can't really copyright, dude. You really can't. Like, Nintendo couldn't copyright Digimon. Couldn't sue Digimon. So, and Japan has no fair use laws. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, if this shit was illegal to them, they would have drone strike the fuck out of them with lawsuits. But it's not. It's not. Hold on, that's right. Something on my microphone. Hang on. It's gonna be a little loud for a second. Hang on. A little ASMR for you. There you go. I'm still fucking there, but whatever. But yeah, no. What is it? Oh yeah, that's pretty great, I guess. Just fucking. Yeah, no. Let's go ahead and copyright. Let's go ahead and try. Like stop bitching. Power World's fun. You're just mad because people are having fun. And the more attention you bring onto it, come on. Really? Really? Oh, man, that's been fun. Watching people bitch and moan about things they don't know about. Speaking of which, back on the Has Been Hotel, I love how people were bitching about, like, oh, the fucking voodoo signs. It's a close practice. Okay. You gotta understand something. Hollywood doesn't give a fuck about your religion. They don't. They have been making sacrilege movies and shows for a long time. and they'll continue to do it. You know, so if Has-Been Hotel is sacrilege to your voodoo religion, which I could probably almost guarantee there are some voodoo people out there that watch their show, so, and probably enjoy it, you know. And it's like, okay, the voodoo shit, okay, cool, whatever. You understand, the Thor you see in the Marvel Universe is not the Thor in Norse mythology. You understand that, right? Like, if we really want to go in depth to this, there are some movies out there that talk about, like, the Vatican and all that. Though they are considered sacrilege for that reason, right? There are, like, you gotta understand something. Hollywood loves to poke fun at religions, politics, whatever. They will do it. SNL does it all the fucking time, or at least old school SNL, not the bullshit you see nowadays. I'm talking old school SNL. They love to poke fun at politics. They love to poke fun at religion. It's what they fucking do. And if you cannot handle it, go fuck off. Okay, just go, like, fuck off somewhere. All right. Because you clearly, and another thing, like, this is all bullshit you find on Twitter, right? So I guarantee you the people that are bitching, like, it's a very close religion, I guarantee you don't know what the fuck voodoo is, and only found out because they saw those symbols, looked them up, and decided to start fucking drama. As they always do, as they probably always do. You're like, oh, you're just a straight white male. No, I'm bisexual, and I'm Norse pagan. And they sacrilege our religion all the damn time. The closest we got to canon Thor is God of War. So I suggest you shut your mouth, okay? You don't know anything about me. Don't act like you know something about me, all right? And I'm not defending, look, I'm not defending any of the bullshit there that might be true, but, and I'm not trying to speak out of my ass like the majority of Twitter does. This is a satire talk for a reason. It's called Satire Talk for a reason. Maybe you should, I don't know, read the fucking title. I'm just saying, it's like, it's just a bunch of drama and it's bullshit. It's all bullshit to me. It's all bullshit to me. But yeah, what else can we talk about? What's going to talk about? Oh yeah, killed the Justice League. That god awful piece of shit. Wow. And you thought Gotham Knights was trash. And get a load of this. Man, that is two times you've screwed Batman over in a video game. And then how many times you screwed him over, to my knowledge? I would, like, if I had a quarter for every time Batman was fucked over by a live act, by any circumstance, I'd have 4, which I would have enough to equal $1, which is weird. It's happened 4 times. Justice Worlds, how you doing, man? Which is weird. It's happened 4 times, but what is it? Like, the first time I know of my hearts of hearts is Superman versus Batman, because Batman doesn't like to use guns. To be real, he doesn't like to kill people either. He doesn't. But lo and behold, that fucking happens, right? People were butthurt about that. Secondly, the Ruby Justice League crossover. And that gets explained by some of the fan bases of both sides. And we're like, and it's like why he acts the way he does in part 1 and why, like, that's fine. But like for part 2, where he gets snuck up on by a giant fucking scorpion, which is a giant fucking scorpion. I don't know how the fuck Batman doesn't have, like, the dude has situational awareness. The dude has, like, high situational awareness. I don't know how to fuck, but it doesn't have a soul or anything. Like, it doesn't make a fuck. It's a giant fucking scorpion. You can't tell me that. Like, and he gets stung by it and poisoned by it. I'm like, what are you smoking? But yeah, I know. And then there's Gotham Knights, which is like, I can understand it, but it's still fucked up. It goes against his no kill rule towards the end, which I'm going to spoil it, by the way, because I'm making sure y'all don't have to play it. It's a bad game. But they've also screwed over my boy Red Hood, and that I can't really forgive. And then there's Killer Justice League, which is one of the worst ones I've seen, because not only is that supposedly canon to the Arkham trilogy, not only did the head developers of the game and the founders of Rocksteady not even want to make this fucking game. So that pretty much also shows who's really in control of Rocksteady. Sure as fuck ain't Rocksteady, it's Warner Brother. Not only does the anti-cheat when you buy the game not want you to play it, because that's had a few issues, not only does the game itself, when you play it, also have crashing issues, but like, maybe this game is ass. And then it's like what they did to Batman. It's like, okay, I get Batman is a human, he can be easily controlled by Brainiac, but like, you shot him on a park bench. You could have at least given him more dignity. At least give the dude a recliner or something. You know, since he's been defending Gotham all these years. And it's like, okay. It's fucked up. And that is the last voice acting gig that Kevin Conroy did before he died. You gotta understand that. That broke my heart. When the game came out, and I'm watching the cutscenes, and I get to the Batman part, and then what happens to Batman at the end of his boss battle, and I'm just like, this is the last VA gig that Kevin Conroy did, and it's just as mutilated as this fucking game is. What the fuck? Like, what in the shit, dude? And then there's, let's go on to more about it. It's a looter shooter, but they just have a fuck ton of colors on it. Like, I'm talking a fuck ton of colors. It's a new game, that bad, I haven't played it. Yeah, it's terrible. It's fucking ass. Don't buy it. Don't waste your money on it. Don't buy it. If you want to learn a story on it, just look on YouTube and watch the cutscenes. And even then, that's pretty fucking cringy. Speaking of which, those are also pretty cringy, just as I stated. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking. Yeah. What is it? It's like, okay, great and all, but like, why? Like, you could have just made it its own fucking thing, and I would have excused 90% of this shit. But you decided to make this canon to the Arkham storyline. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just, like, why? And they've retconned a bunch of shit, too, by doing that. It's like, cool, awesome. The Deadshot in this game is not really Deadshot in the Arkham universe for some reason. He's a person that killed Deadshot and took his shit. What? Like, what are you talking about? And it's like, oh, this Deadshot is also the same Deadshot in the Arkham series as well, because before Arkham, he was killed. I'm like, what? What? Hang on. No, I don't, like, why? Huh? What? That's not right. It's not. Something ain't clicking right here, Chief. What? The math ain't adding up. And then what makes it worse? What makes it worse, right? 90% of the streamers, I'm gonna go on a tangent here before I go on to what makes it worse. Like 90% of people are playing King Shark. What they could have just done from the very beginning was make a King Shark game. That's just a copy of some of those old school Holt games that you played on a 360 and that. Just copy that entire moveset and then make a story out of it. Make some bogus story out of it. And that would have made the game 10 times more enjoyable than what it is now. You know, that's deadass would have done it. But now to what makes it worse, their battle pass, their upcoming season 1, which were like, oh, we're bringing Joker into this game. And I'm like, okay, all right. And I saw the model for him and I'm like, why does he look like a femboy twink? And then what they described the Joker as, which I fucking kid you not, it's like, we're bringing him back to his insecure roots and all. I'm like, I'm sorry. Huh? The fuck do you mean insecure roots? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't fucking know that Joker blew up a hospital because he was insecure about his feelings. I had no idea. I didn't know idea he had beaten Jason Todd to death with a crowbar, strapped a bomb to him and his mother, set it off, realized that was the Robin, Batman's protege, and then goes ahead and tells it to Batman's face in the quote-unquote allegedly manner, gets beat up by Batman, and so on and so forth in the comics because he wasn't sure if he was gay or straight or not. Man, I didn't know that he had fucked over Tim Drake Robin in the whole animated series shit the way he did, also secretly planting a microchip in his head, only to have that Tim Drake be brain manipulated to turn out to be the Joker in Batman Beyond because he wasn't sure about his gender identity. I had no clue. I didn't fucking know about that. I didn't know. I had no idea. Clearly I misread. Clearly I misread the comics, miswatched the movies. Clearly I missed all the pride flags and all that shit. Clearly I missed it. Clearly I fucking missed it. That's not how Joker works. Joker is a psychopath, lunatic, dumbass. That's what he is. That's what he has been since the very start of the Joker. It's just gotten progressively worse on the psychopath train. Hell, even the Leto Joker, the one with all the fucking tattoos and the teeth and all that shit, even that one is still a psychopath. Albeit like a very fucked up iteration of it that I can't mentally agree with, but still a psychopath. Okay, are we following along? The key word here, Rocksteady, if you're watching, is psychopath. 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 Okay, am I not implementing this in Europe yet? It's psychopath. He is a psychopathic lunatic dipshit. Okay, it's what he's the whole opposite to Batman. Batman being calm, collected, dark and gloomy. Joker is happy-go-lucky, psychopath, lunatic. Like, I don't think you're understanding the dynamic here. Hell, even the Harley Quinn animated show, you know, the one with Kaylee Cuoco voice acting and all that, even that Joker who becomes a family man, like the spoilers, by the way. I should have put a fucking spoiler warning in this shit. In the show, who becomes a family man and the mayor of Gotham, he then slowly starts to realize that this is boring, not his thing, and is able to motivate his family, his Mexican family. I know, it sounds like I'm out. It sounds like I just came out back from a 7-Eleven smoking with a fucking lunatic. I get it, but I swear to you, I'm not crazy. Even that one is able to convince his family to become lunatics. So, because he is a psychopath lunatic, even that one is still relatively close to what he is, you know? You mean to tell me that Joker, the Joker, is insecure about his shit? That's why he does the shit he does. The fuck are you smoking? I don't know, like, this is the type of ideas that gets your studio killed. That gets your studio killed or swallowed by your parent company. You gotta understand that. Proof, Volition, and Saints Row. Oh boy, should we talk about the Saints Row reboot. I want to talk about the Saints Row reboot. I don't want to talk about the Saints Row reboot, but we're going to talk about the Saints Row reboot. God, that one is awful. That one is AIDS. That one is like takedowns. The takedowns are on a cooldown meter, which first off, fuck you. It is a Saints Row game. Takedowns should be infinite and numerous. In the words of Morbo, belligerent and numerous. Okay, that's what they should be. Okay. Secondly, the story just sucks. Third, that fucking dude with his shirt off most of the time, like he's trying, like I don't know if he's supposed to be the Johnny Gat of the game, but he's definitely not. He's definitely not, because Johnny Gat is a hardcore badass criminal that will shoot you just for looking at him the wrong way. All right, just for having a lazy eye, even though you actually medically have a lazy eye, he'll fucking shoot you for it. This shirtless, topless goober in the Saints Row reboot, which you'll know when you see him, is a punk college frat that, I don't know, really loves nachos. Like I said, the story kind of blends in together with bullshit. Not the story of the previous game. I'm talking about the story of the reboot itself. The other game story is wacko, bonkers, and fun. You should go play those when you can. I prefer if you play it on console because it doesn't have as near enough bugs as the PC port does. But y'all do you. Speaking of which, for Saints Row 2, that PC port bug fix is never gonna happen because Volition is down the drain. They no longer exist as a company. They have gone bankrupt, which sucks. So yeah, not gonna talk about that. That's a whole other can of worms. You know what? I might talk about it later. Who knows? But yeah, and then it's like wow, really? This is the shit y'all put out? Wow. And then Volition goes bankrupt, and at least they realized why. They realized they fucked up, and they could have fixed it by saying, hey, we realize this game isn't right on launch. We can fix half this shit. We can fix the majority of this crap. But they didn't. They doubled down like a bunch of retards. And I will say retards because I myself am medically retarded. So I get the R pass. Suck it, bitches. Anyway, just now that that periodical rant is over, what else to talk about? What else to talk about? Also, Justin Worlds, I don't know if you're still there or not, but I appreciate you for stopping by. It's rare. Oh, I have it covering the chat. There we go. I'm sorry. Oh, because my fucking webcam is there. Here, we'll do this. There we go. I should have done that from the beginning. I'm sorry, Justin Worlds. I'm very sorry. There's the chat message right there. I forget I usually stream games. I haven't done a Satire Talk in a long time. But yeah. Also, I haven't played the finals in a long time. I should probably do that because I'm still the bare bones dipshit that I am. But I hear the devs are making some poor development decisions, like not removing, but like more and more limiting the defensive options of the heavies, while barely touching up on the lights, which the lights are supposed to be to get in, stuff the gun in someone's face, shoot them to fucking death and get out, whereas they still have the range they do, and I don't really much like that. So I'd rather not touch that for now. My buddy Bear, Daddy Bear, he won't play it because of the AI shit. He won't support it, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not a campaign heavy game. It's more of a fucking first person shooter, multiplayer only. I don't see the problem. I don't see the issue, but yeah, I get AI's made big issues around the world, but it's like they had a whole protest over it, but I get it. I totally understand. It shouldn't take people's jobs. It should just be there as a temporary tool until you get voice acting, It should be a temporary option, not a permanent option. But that's understandable. Why people would bitch about it and all that's totally understandable. Anyway, time to kick back. Time to kick back, just for a little bit. Shit. Man. Let's see. Um, yeah. Also got into Gundam Battle Operations too, and let me tell you, that game is not fair. It's not, and I'm not saying that as a fucking person that sucks at games. I'm saying that as a game person that has played the game for how many hours now? How many hours? 73 hours as of late, and it's only gonna get higher because it's the only game me and my friends will fucking play that I have with them, you know? Like, come on, it's one of the only few games I mean my friends will currently play. Um, what is it? It's like there's so many things they can fix. One of the things, like here, I'll give a list. The matchmaking is rating based, not skill based. They could easily switch that over. Um, let's see. The rating system could be fixed. They could cut out the middle ground shit. The rating. They should at least be able to throw you a bone. Be not being able to queue up your friends in rated matches, which is the ranked matches if you don't know, is bullshit. You could easily fix that by limiting by two people, limiting by one person, one extra person. You know, simple as. The map, like, it's not fun on mouse. The only way you can make it even mentally bearable is on controller, and all people have controllers, so I would recommend a fix for that, which is by making the camera movement faster than the reticle movement. Simple as. By making the camera movement faster than the reticle movement, that would be just simple fix, just a simple fix. Let's see. The tutorials, like, make those noticeable, make those like fix up the tutorials because it doesn't teach you a lot of stuff. The bases can be fixed up by removing 90% of the crap in those bases, base objectives, because like there's too much shit there and you can't clear it all. People are like, oh, you gotta do this, and like I shouldn't have to do that. I should not have to do that. I shouldn't. I get it. It's classic game design, and I appreciate classic game design to a degree. But once that bomb ticker is going off, there's no point in even going for it because there's a dipshit waiting there. The majority of the time, there's a fucker waiting there. The spawning of mobile suits when you're just spawn normally could be fixed. They could be a little bit closer. As well as when you spawn to go try and defuse the bomb in your base, yeah, that could be closer as well. It should not be that far away from what it is. Also, certain maps need more objectives. Certain game modes need tweaking by adding artillery to them, like ace matches. You should be able to do that. Like the whole point of an ace match supposed to be mobile suit. Okay. What happened to the other game modes, like tank only or person only? You know, what happened to those? Those look like fun. I would love to play those, you know? Fucking Christ. But you know. Oh, and add a competent anti-cheat system, because easy anti-cheat's not cutting it. Yeah. Hell, I don't think easy anti-cheat does anything all the time. I don't think easy anti-cheat even does it. Because, like, you can report, because the only way you can report a player is through Steam, and that's it. That's it. Like, you could have added a Valve anti-cheat and it would have worked 10 times better, since I have to report through Steam and not the game itself. Like, you could have done that, dog. But yeah, no. It's not fair. It's not great. It's not fair. So I wouldn't recommend playing that at all. And that is, again, a Bondi game. And Bondi doesn't want to fix it. Like I said, bitching, shitting, and coming, but they will stare you in the face and do nothing and say nothing. Lethal Company. That's been a fun game to play. I have a stream of me playing it with that yellow bear somewhere in the backlog. You should go check it out. Just go watch it. Yeah, no, it's a fun game. I love how it beat out Call of Duty, which is great. Which was fucking great. Beat out, like, what was it? the recent 3 Call of Duties combined. Yeah, that was great. That was fucking great. And player count, because it's like, oh yeah, no, and like Activision wonders like, what do y'all guys want? Or maybe they don't. Fucking Devil Bobby Novak, Bobby Kovac, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why you keep getting devil horns and shit, because you don't give a fuck about your player base, and I'm glad your ass left. Fuck you. But yeah, no, the company's been fun. It's definitely not fair. But unlike Battle Operations 2, it's fun, and Battle Operations 2 is not. Fairness in Battle Operations 2 is needed to make it more fun and balanced. Whereas in Lethal Company, all they gotta do is do some minor tweaking. And it'd still be fun and fair. Still be fun, still be interesting. And the mods for it too. Man, let me tell you about the mods. The mods are great. The mods are fucking great. You know, the mods are mwah, just spicing on the cake. I get it. Some people don't like playing games with mods. I totally understand. JFJ being one of them. I totally get it. Totally understand. But like, you gotta understand something. It's a lot more fun with mods. It's fun without mods, but it definitely adds like it's like virgin margarita versus regular margarita. That alcohol adds a little extra kick to that margarita that you just enjoy sometimes. Or it's like, what is it? It's like eating nachos with just cheese. And then there's eating nachos with mozzarella cheese. And then there's eating nachos with mozzarella cheese and peppers. And with jalapeno chopped peppers. That's the difference I'm going for here. It's great. It's really great. Or it's like eating a classic chicken sandwich versus a spicy chicken sandwich. It adds a little bit of spice if you give it makes that meatball spicy, you know what I'm saying? It adds a little kick. Adds a little pep in your step. And I love it. I love every second of it. The reason why I haven't been streaming is because it feels repetitive to me. And it's just me. It's nothing wrong with the game. It just feels repetitive to me going up against like a coil head and then like a fucking, like, it just feels repetitive to me. It feels repetitive to me. But I hear he's got a content update coming out, and I might plan on playing it with some of my friends. I don't know. I might plan on playing it, but it's definitely fun. I love it. 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 I love it, man. I love it. But what is it? Yeah. Yeah. What else can we talk about? Whew, alright. What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? Let's see, what's on the tubes today? What's on the YouTubes? What's on the Yobatuba? Yobatuba. Let's see. Hmm? I I recently watched Neon Evangelion, like Evangelion, a Neon Genesis Evangelion rebuild, or like redo, or is it rebuild? I don't know. That whole 4 series of movies. And it made me sad a little bit that there's no more Neon Genesis coming along. But I find it pretty I'm pretty, it's pretty alright. It's pretty good. It's alright. It's pretty good. Um a lot of people are like butthurt towards the ending of like when he gets together with that one chick instead of like Asuka or whatever the other chicks are. I'm easily fine with it because the way I see it is that Asuka was already interested in one dude towards the end of the fucking series. Not only that, but oh god, I had the explanation written down in my head and I already forgot it. But the blue hair chick, ignore that I did the wrong emote there. The blue hair chick, she's more seen as the sister figure towards the end of the series, at least from what I can gather. And then there's the captain or the colonel, or Natsuragi, I don't remember her fucking name. The dark blue hair chick, the one that some people claim is a pedophile, which rightfully so, understandable. But what is it? What is it? Oh god. Like she's more seen as the mentor to the dude, and plus she already had a kid with another dude, so she's already taken. And then there's the gray hair dude, which is like, okay, he's more seen as the brother in a metaphorical sense. That's all I can give. So it's like, okay. And it's like there's a metaphor in that whole series towards the end. Especially towards the end, why he gets together with her, because I just can't see it. I see there's something there, but I don't have all the pieces of the puzzle yet. So it's like, yeah, it's predetermined that you would go for her. But you gotta understand something. All those characters met together because through the Avas, through the Evangelions. So reverting the Evangelions, but not reverting the time, would necessarily, in theory, and this is just a theory here, I could be wrong, and I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong with viable proof and not commental bitching. It would revert how they properly met. So in a sense, they haven't really properly met except for her and him, because he's the one that did it. He's the one that did it, that reverted it, so he would have that memory of all that shit that happened. But it might fade out over time. It was her, and I could be wrong here, but didn't that old guy that works with the kid's father call her Judas Iscariot? Which, if you don't know Judas is the man that betrays Jesus in the Bible. Now that may be completely irrelevant, but considering this whole thing is angels and like the four horsemen, that's obviously seen and all that. And I'm not trying to be Wendigoon here. I'm trying not to be. As much as I respect the man, and I'm not one of those people that wants to cancel him, even though, and if you are one of those people that are trying to cancel him, you're a fucking prick, because like, what did he do? Just not be a degenerate like the rest of us? Like, you're a fucking idiot. But no, like, you gotta understand something. If that is the Judas Iscariot, like, if that is the Judas Iscariot, then, or like a reincarnation of Judas Iscariot that realizes that it is Judas Iscariot, and then when the Avas are over, it's like, okay, yeah, that would understand why she remembers it, because she's seen it all. He, whatever, has seen it all. He is a figurehead as well. That would understand it. Yeah, I wish they'd given us more lore to her to see if that's true, but like, yeah, no. So now I understand why those two would get together. It's because they're the only two now at the end of Evangelion that even know of the Avas and the angels and all this, and the third impact and all that shit that happened Even they know. And it's very weird how, like, at the train scene, the train stop scene at the end of 3.0 1.0, you see them there, but they don't go, oh, there's Shinji, hey Shinji. You don't see them doing that. And I think that means, and this is just, again, just a pitch in the dark here. This is just a fucking pitch in the dark. That means that they haven't been properly introduced in this new world, this new redo yet. This new reset. And these two people, the Shinji and this girl, are the only two that know of the angels, of the Avas, of all this stuff that happened. Everybody else, doesn't really know. And I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong, and I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong if there is viable proof presented to me, and not comment bitching of, oh, you're an idiot, that's not what it means. Okay, to prove me wrong. That's all I ask, is you prove me wrong. Provide me viable proof, provide me links, provide me all that shit, and I will gladly look into it some other time. But I was like, let's keep this a civil debate, please. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, no, that was pretty interesting. That was pretty interesting as well. Let's see. Anyway, let's see. Oh, there's this dude. There's this team of people that's trying to get the Source engine to like run some code to make the combat feel like the Yakuza series. It's actually really good. They made really decent progress, and I'm actually enjoy with it. Like Yakuza Source is what it's called. I think it's really great. Or is it like a Dragon Source? I don't know. But it's really, really good. It's really fun. It's great. It's really great. Takedowns are great. It's all great. Now, if you're wondering, am I going to play Yakuza again? Well, no, because I'm not good at the karaoke. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just not good at the karaoke. I could try it again, but like there are mandatory sections where it's like, yeah, cool. I could try it again. I could get the karaoke. I just don't want to. I'm lazy. That's what it is. I'm just lazy. Yeah. I'm just lazy. Oh shit. Let's see. That's an interesting game. Let's see, what's it called again? The Lancaster League. Oh, it's all free. Cool. I'll just add it to my library right now. Nope. You. That's the library. I love horror games that I had analog horror. I keep trying to tell Bear to like, let's watch some analog horror together. Let's make a man out of you. I mean, you know, he doesn't want to be a man, he wants to be a femboy. Which is entirely his choice. Just yeah. Also, the dude's not a femboy, I'm joking, by the way. Or he will get freaked out and harass him on his Twitch. Please don't. Trying to get these free games. Free games. We love free games here. Grim Clicker. Interesting. Windows. The car Desirella is free on Epic. Hold on. Open the Epic Games Launcher real quick. I love racing games. I think they're alright. Also, I got a Steam called, I got a Steam game. Let's see, what is it called? Oh, my fucking thing's right here. Give me a minute. It's called, Midnight Fight Express. I want to try it. I want to try and stream it one day. It's one of those combat games like Shifu or whatever. And I want to try it. I desperately want to try it. But I'm not really good at those games, so I'm probably going to rage really hard. Because as y'all seen, I've got a hand. I cannot play those types of games anymore. But I want to try it. I got a really good deal on it. I found it on Neba. Eneba. Or whatever. So yeah, I want to try it one of these days. Cool. You can't deny a free game. Really good. Let's see. Anyway. Man, there's just not a lot to talk about. What's going on with my phone? My phone needs to shut up. Shush. 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 Okay. So, I think that's going to be it to talk about for right now. I might do another Satire Talk sometime later. I don't know. Sometime later on in life. I don't know. I wanted to play Galactic Contention. But as like when I check the servers for Galactic Contention, like there's not many of them going right now. Maybe I have to play it later on, and if they're going on, I might come back, do another stream again if they're going up. If not, and I was gonna play a regular squad, but the Playground server is it's kind of low player count at this point, and I was like, nah, I'll just do a Satire Talk. I haven't done one of those in a while. But anyway, y'all guys have a good night, a good day. Fucking Christ, y'all guys have a good day. Yeah, that.